Hello Euro fantasy lovers, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss teams and players to target in Group C. Before moving forward, could you please hit the subscribe button and take my subscriber count to 500 before the Euro ends? It takes lots of effort and time to bring this type of contents. So if you like these contents, do help me by subscribing to my channel. With that being said, let's get started. Netherlands finished behind Germany in the qualifying group. They won 6, drew 1 and lost 1, losing to Germany and drawing to Northern Ireland. They scored 24 goals and conceded 7. Their goal scoring tally was bettered by only Germany and England. Netherlands will line up most probably with 4-3-3 formation. Netherlands have received a huge blow in the middle of their defense after Virgil van Dijk was ruled out of the tournament, and we now need to decide between Stefan de Vrij and Daley Blind to partner Juventus' Matthijs de Ligt. In fact, this decision could also impact Wijndal, who is facing competition from Blind for the left back spot. Netherlands will face Ukraine, Austria and Macedonia in their first 3 match days. Now let's check out some players who are sure to start for Netherlands. At first we have Depay coming at a price of 10 million, is a joint top scorer in this season's international campaign. Depay has 20 goals and 12 assists in League 1, 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 5 Dutch starts, and scored 6 and assisted 8 in less than 500 minutes in qualifying. He also takes penalties for the team. Next we have Berghuis coming at a price of 7 million, has 18 goals and 12 assists in the Dutch league this season. He has only scored twice in 24 Dutch appearances, but both were in his last 2. He also takes set pieces. De Ligt is the most nailed of the back 4 and does pose a threat from set pieces. I prefer Dumfries if becomes clear he is nailed. De Ligt has scored 2 goals in his 26 caps. Wijndal has a decent chance of starting, we'll find out more in friendlies. Wijndal was top scorer in qualifying with 8 goals and 3 assists in 7 starts. He plays in a more advanced position than he does for Liverpool. He is a joint top scorer with Depay this season internationally. Next, moving on to Ukraine. Ukraine topped their group, remaining unbeaten against the likes of Serbia and Portugal. They only conceded 4 goals in their 8 qualifiers. Only Belgium and Turkey conceded less out of the 54 teams in the qualifying stage. They scored 17 goals, which was about average. Ukraine has only kept 2 clean sheets in 13 games since qualifying. Ukraine finished bottom of the Nations League group featuring Spain, Germany and Switzerland. In World Cup qualifying, they held France to 1-1 draw but had disappointing results in their other 2 qualifiers, drawing 1-1 to Finland and Kazakhstan. The lack of consistency make them difficult to predict. Ukraine likely to play with 4-3-3 formation. They will face Netherlands, Macedonia and Austria in their first 3 match days. Now let's check out some players from Ukraine to target. At first we have Marinovsky coming at a price of 7 million, is a good cheap midfielder who plays for Atalanta in Serie A. He has 8 goals and 12 assists this season in Serie A. In Euro qualifiers he has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists in 8 games he played. Also he is a set piece taker and maybe a potential penalty taker also. Next we have Zinchenko coming at a price of 5.5 million, is a defender playing out of position for Ukraine. He has 5 goals in his 38 Ukraine caps. He scored once and assisted once in 7 Euro qualifying starts. Next, moving on to Austria. Austria finished second in the qualifying group, beaten by Poland to first place. Also in the group were tournament opponents North Macedonia, Slovenia, Israel and Latvia. So it is fair to say Austria were given a kind draw. Austria scored 19 and conceded 9 goals. Their 19 goals was average compared to the other 23 qualified teams, as was their 9 conceded goals. Austria fared well against group stage opponents North Macedonia, beating them twice 4-1 and 2-1. Austria kept 4 clean sheets. Austria are expected to line up in 4-2-3-1 formation. Schläger faces a battle to retain his place from Beckman, who has recently joined the picture after an excellent second half of the domestic season for Watford. Attacking minded right back Lehner and centre back Hinteregger are locked into the back 4. Drakovic looks very likely to partner Hinteregger, while Ulmers should start at left back, assuming Alaba is pushed off upfield. Arnautovic faces competition from Krasviz after a successful season in the Bundesliga. There is a chance that both they start with Arnautovic on the left, pushing Alaba back to left back. Austria will face Macedonia, Netherlands and Ukraine in their first 3 match days. Now let's check out some players to target from Austrian team. At first, we have Arnautovic, who is coming at a price of 7 million, was Austria's top scorer in qualifying with 6 goals in 8 starts. He is expected to take penalties too. Next, we have Hinteregger, who is coming at a price of 4.5 million, provides goal threat from set pieces. He has 4 goals in 53 caps, scored once in qualifying and has 2 goals and 1 assist in 29 Bundesliga appearances. Next, we have Kalajdzic, coming at a price of 7.5 million, is a cheap forward and has 16 goals in the Bundesliga this season and 3 goals in his only 3 caps, including a brace against Scotland in March. His height boosts the prospect of fullbacks. If he starts in friendlies, he is a tempting option. At last, we have Alaba, coming at a price of 5.5 million, takes set pieces. He missed a lot of qualifying through injury but scored once in 5 games. Alaba has 14 goals and 17 assists in 79 caps, a goal involvement nearly every other game. However, he only has 2 goal involvements in his last 15 caps. Now moving on to North Macedonia. North Macedonia qualified by the playoffs after finishing third in their qualifying group and reserving their playoff spot with a first place finish in their 4th tier Nations League group. They had to overcome Kosovo and Georgia in the playoffs to cement their place at the championship, beating both narrowly. In the initial qualification group, they won 4, drew twice and lost 4, keeping 2 clean sheets and scoring 12. This year they have impressed. They currently sit second in their World Cup qualification group. They shocked us with a 2-1 win versus Germany, which they genuinely could have scored more on the day. They subjected Germany to only 11 shots on goal and were ruthless on the counter attack. The recent form gives the side the confidence they need to compete properly in the competition. They're likely to play with 3-5-2 formation. They will face Austria, Ukraine, Netherlands in the first 3 match days. Now let's check out some players whom you can target. At first, we have Alioski, who is coming at a price of 4.5 million. Defender is a standout pick in this team. He also takes penalties, which is an added bonus. The Leeds man has an impressive record of 18 goal involvement in 41 caps and scored once and assisted twice in the qualifying campaign. Right back Stefan Ristovski, coming at a price of 4 million, is also a decent pick if the extra 0.5 couldn't be found for the obvious better pick Alioski. There's an attacking potential on this team, as only Poland managed to keep a clean sheet against them in qualifier. Napoli's Elmas is the creative hub of this team with 4 goals and 1 assist in qualifiers, while Levante's Enis Verdi with 2 goals and 2 assists in qualifiers supports the attack immensely. I hope I was able to break down Group C for you. Thanks for watching the video and subscribe my channel for this type of contents.